What's up, YouTube, man? We back with another one. Today we got a F350 Super Duty 2023, man. I swear this truck had 487 miles on it. The guy don't even drive it. He just bought it and just leave it parked. But somebody else hit it, man. And that's what I'm gonna talk to you about today, is being nervous with jobs, man. Other people make you nervous, man. Like, because the truck's so new and the guy don't drive it, of course the guy's gonna be real picky, which I don't blame him. But like, my boss, my manager, they all try to make you nervous. Oh, this truck is so great, it's so expensive, you got to get it right, all that. Don't worry about it, man. I promise to you, the paint goes on the same way for a $100,000 car and a $10,000 car. And the paint goes on the same way, man. You don't have nothing to worry about. And I try to do my best on every job, so I'm gonna paint it the same way I paint everything else. Anyway, we start with that tack rag, man. I like to tack rag everything, from the plastic to the panel. I tack rag the panel 2-3 times, and this is after the wax and grease removal. When I wax and grease removal, I do the panel, I do the plastic, everything around it, and then I come with the tack rag and blowing the air on it with the paint gun. I turn the paint gun up to about 40 psi and blow air while I'm tack ragging. That way any trash or whatever in the cracks will go ahead and come out. But these Ford trucks, man, I like to paint it with the window down. As you can tell, the window's down because that rubber that goes around it that seals the glass, I like to pull that down so I can get some paint behind it, to tell you the truth. If you don't, you can just paint to the rubber, but it's a better chance it's gonna peel, right? First we started with that base coat blender, and everybody know, if you've been watching my videos, I love that base coat blender. It's just a clear blender that goes down before the base coat. Now you don't really need it on these darker colors. It would probably blend it out just fine and everything would have been good, man. Paint code was HX. It's like a dark blue with like a lot of blue pearl in it. Look, I think it had a little metallic in it, but it was mostly like blue pearl, which you can't tell it here, but I'll show you with that sun gun a little bit later. Here we are with that sun gun. Look at it. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's pearl everywhere. And the color actually covered. I primed it I tinted the primer dark blue, and then I primed it with that blue primer, and then one coat of base, and it was pretty much covered. The second coat of base was just to make sure, and here's the third coat of base here, and I'm just kind of dusting it out so it all blend out, which it blended out just fine. There was only one variant to this color, so in my mind it had to match, which ain't always true, man. You gotta be careful with that. Sometimes the computer ain't always right. Here we go with the first coat of clear, man. I'm going C2 air cap, 22 psi, 1.3 tip, and that first coat, man, I like to go a little bit faster, keep it tight, because you want a nice finish. You don't want too many dry spots and too much orange peel, but you don't want it too thick, because then you will have that solvent popping and all those issues, which I've talked about in previous videos. But yeah, you don't want those issues, man. You want to get this coat on, you know, halfway decent coat, and I used to give it about 10 minutes to flash, man. 10 minutes is good. I don't know what happens if you wait too long and let something flash too long. Like if you put this first coat of clear on and then come back 30 minutes later and put the second coat of clear on, I don't know what would happen. I've never done it, you know, but I don't imagine it'll be good. But I usually wait about 10 minutes. Second coat of clear, man, you see these Ford trucks, that bottom of that door rolls under, man, and I didn't take the little step bar off, so I had to turn that gun sideways to try to get up under there so it won't be too dry, because I'm thinking this guy's gonna be real picky. He's gonna check every little thing, man. Second coat, I slow down a little bit, make sure that clear is going on nice, because this is how it's gonna stay. This clear coat don't flow. Now if you have a clear coat that flows a little bit, if you got a little bit of orange peel, that's fine, but on this clear coat, it don't really flow too much. So how you spray is how it's gonna be. And on these aluminum panels, man, they look wavy. So if you see a little bit of wavy, like around that door handle where the door handle was stamped out or whatever, that's how these aluminum trucks are, man. Us body guys hate it, but you know, most people don't even notice for real, you know. But it's no big deal. But anyway, this one came out nice, man. Came out nice finish. I did have to I had a few little dirt nibs, man. No big issues though. I just wet sanded those things out, buffed it up the next day. There I blew in some air out of that liner so I can get that little bit of clear left in there out, and this little fast coat here. Now I do this when I know I'm gonna do some polishing and buffing, so I get a little bit more clear on, and it kind of smooths out a little bit of that orange peel there. Just with the clear left, man, I just dusted on real quick, and it'll melt in, man. I went right back over it, man. But yeah, this one came out great, man. These are the type of jobs I do in between the big jobs. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.